Should you be doing machines? Should you be doing free weights? Should you be doing body weight stuff? Like, this is what I think is an intelligent kind of default partition to have. And this is where a lot of people screw up. They don't add a little bit of body weight, because if you just live on a machine all the time, you're gonna end up being like Glass Man, have all these weird injuries from doing almost nothing but existing. Toss a soup can at the guy, he goes to catch it, he pulls a bicep. Oh my God. Do you really wanna be that fragile? Okay, we have a crude but overlooked way of selecting your exercises based on what type of athlete and what type of goal that you might have. And this is kind of a fun way of looking at it. Exercise type mix. Now this is the good side. There's a bad side to this board in a second. Intelligent, thoughtful, periodized, mindful, intentional, which means that should you be doing machines? Should you be doing free weights? Should you be doing body weight stuff? Like, we can look at it from a ratio perspective. It's kind of a fun way to do it. So let's assume that really all you care about, and most people have mixed goals, but you just want to build maximum muscle, get jacked, look like a swollen nugget walking around. You really don't care how much you lift. You definitely don't like body weight exercises. You just want to look like a tumor. In that case, we're going to be building some muscle, some tissue. This is what I think is an intelligent kind of default partition to have. What I mean by this is 60% of your exercise selection should be coming from plate-loaded or selectorized machines, a Smith machine, maybe a Pit Shark, anything that isn't a free weight. That would be like a dumbbell chest press, a bench press, a deadlift, a squat. Those are free weights. I think about 30% of your effort should be kept there. And this is where a lot of people screw up. They don't add a little bit of body weight, which I think body weight exercises have a lot of benefit. Now, why do you even need to do these things if your goal is just to build max muscle? Sam, you look confused.
I was wondering, why would you recommend body weight stuff for a bodybuilder? And is this on season or off season?
Depending on what season you are, and a lot of people don't compete, but body weight, orthopedic integrity, like getting the joints like strong, getting some mobility built in. A lot of the body weight exercises have all that built in to make you more, I don't know, make everything more sustainable long term. More human, yeah. Because if you just live on a machine all the time, you kind of get stuck in this kind of like, you're going to end up being like Glass Man. Do you really want to be that fragile? No. Now, if you're stepping on the Olympia stage, you can afford to be Glass Man for a couple seasons, and then you can just break down and, have all these weird injuries from doing almost nothing but existing. Toss a soup can at the guy, he goes to catch it, he pulls a bicep. Oh my God, It's like, don't do that. This is why I suggest you keep a little bit of free weight and body weight exercises in there so you can kind of build some strength, orthopedic integrity, kind of give you that type of stressor. But a lot of your effort should be kept on machines because it is the most efficient way to build muscle, in my opinion.
What type of body weight exercises are you talking about for bodybuilding?
It depends on what they need. So if you have bad shoulders, maybe some push-ups, maybe some pull-ups, just something in there to just kind of add a little bit
dips type of thing?
Dips, depending on how your body takes it. A lot of times people shy away from the exercises that hurt when they actually should be chasing them because that's what they need the most. So for example, like if dips give you problems, maybe you should do dips in a way that doesn't aggravate it to kind of, rebuild or bulletproof that tissue in a way. So you might actually need to be doing those exercises, but you have to take that on a case-by-case basis. But anyway, this is a great way of visualizing, like on paper, you got your workouts, you got your programs, and you're thinking, man, maybe I need to swap out one of these machine exercises for just one free weight exercise because I've gotten pretty comfortable just jumping on all the hammer strength machines. Dude, get back in the dumbbell rack. Go over there and hoist the heavy dumbbells again for once. And if you're trying to build tissue and muscle and all you're doing is free weights, you might want to think, it'd be really helpful if I had a quad extension machine in my home gym or something I could buy used so I can get some leg extensions in. It's going to really help you out.
So what do people usually do?
Well, most people do this. This is generic, lazy, dogmatic, mindless. They're trying to fit in with their stereotype. They are essentially becoming the label that they shouldn't. Bodybuilders that live on machines, the ultimate glass men. They can't even frickin' turn their neck without, impinging a nerve in their neck because they're so fragile living on these freaking machines. Powerlifters, they think machines are sort of sissies, they're wussy, they make you weaker, so they just live on free weights all day long and they burn themselves out when they really should just be swapping out an exercise here or there intelligently so they can actually, you know, achieve a goal instead of just trying to live up again to a stereotype that, you know, same here. Worst case scenario, I think, is, you know, the bodyweight guy that only ever does bodyweight stuff.
Why is that the case?
Why? Because again, it comes down to labels. Like